Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Radiant team pick. Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Disruptor.
Dire team pick. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Hey guys, really want to chat, but hey, the draft is underway. The draft is underway, so we'll chat after. We have Ogre Disruptor kicking off the draft. You are watching the Kiev Major C Regional Qualifiers. I'm Lysander, this is Danley joining me as my co-caster. And yeah, like we said, the draft already underway. Don't want to miss too much of the action. We have Centaur Warrunner again being picked up here by Prestige, and yeah, a little interesting stuff about them. They're from NA.
They're from NA. The thing I wanted to talk about was that this is Prestige Worldwide. This is a team that we have no information about. Do you know anything about Prestige Worldwide?
I just know that they know how to read instructions, and they got themselves a slot fair and square, and I don't think anyone should.
But the fact that it's a team that no one knows about, right? I'm sort of wondering if they're going to bring a surprise factor to the qualifiers, and could there be a dark horse that could rise through the ranks and maybe take a slot at Kiev? That's like such a low chance, but we have no information on them.
Yeah, well, they didn't. Well, we just watched a little bit of the game from RRQ versus them, so got a little gauge. I could say we pin it on the draft for that game, but if they were if they were major material, let's just say, then we should be expecting them to take at least a majority of the games. And RRQ, let's be real, aren't even the toughest opponents they're going to be facing in this qualifier. So I don't know. I mean, I'm the one that always likes to say, yeah, give the dark horses a chance. These guys are from NA. NA strategies, you never know, it could work out if you pull one out of the hat. But definitely have to see Bazaar are no pushovers. They might be demoralized from their earlier loss today against Execration, but
oh god, that was a really fun match to watch. It was a great way to start the qualifiers in general, and then to see that we could see games like that as the
5
first
seconds remaining.
of its kind.
It's
What
always
other
like that.
games are we going to see throughout the whole tournament, right?
Mhm.
So Team Bazaar, you could tell it's a team that has a lot of teamwork. They also have a lot of synergy. You saw moments where also Nana, who played Invoker, the way he played Invoker, it was astounding. But
Yeah,
it looks like the decision making was
just
off.
fell short at the end. It could be fatigue. It could
Yeah.
be just tunnel vision. I felt like there are a lot of things that we could be said about his performance towards the end. But overall, it was a solid performance. I don't
5
expect them
seconds remaining.
to fall short as a result of that previous game's result.
Reserve time.
But there can only be so much that morale and stuff can help you. If you're not good enough at the game, it will show. So we'll see how Team Bazaar decides to play it. They are looking like they are going into a different kind of style of play. They have Disruptor, Ogre, and usually when you have Disruptor, you usually have one other Vision hero on your side that can capitalize on this. So someone like a Bounty Hunter comes to mind. What else do we have?
10 seconds remaining.
What was it here? Storm Spread, maybe? I
5 seconds
don't know how
remaining.
to say this, but with Disruptor, you're usually looking at pickoffs, so you will need a Tower Destroyer, and we have
Radiant
SFs
team pick.
coming on here, and sometimes you see the Lone Druid, but that has been banned as well. So now I was trying to make my point, and then I kept looking back at the draft, and I saw like, okay, Lone Druid's banned. Now what do I talk about? And like, oh, okay, here's the SF, right? Saved me. Wouldn't be too surprised if a Jug came out as well. So
10 seconds
That would
remaining.
add a lot to the pushing presence, actually. The healing ward would be great. They've also got just Shadow Fiend, as you saw. Heavy hitter, great at pushing. You can tell Prestige Worldwide, after seeing Nana's performance on the Invoker, this is definitely a respect ban. So I think at this point, their team might have to put a lot of emphasis onto Nana, because he's definitely the tempo controller that really drove Team Bazaar through that last game that they almost took.
10 seconds
So
remaining.
I think for Prestige Worldwide, it's sort of their response on how, firstly, to deal with Nana, but then once Nana's been dealt with, how do I deal with the rest of the team? And it looks like it might be brute force with Centaur, Vengeful Spirit, and a Dazzle to keep them sustained through the fights.
I want to say it might be a core Venge, because usually drafting, I don't know, Prestige Worldwide have shown that they do enjoy the brawler style of play, so it could very well be core Venge. People have been talking it up. I am not convinced. I do like to see a little bit of out of the box play,
Reserve time.
but we'll see. I mean, there's very little we know about Prestige Worldwide. It's just a hunch. When you pick Dazzle and Venge, it does hint towards you wanting to play some. Usually it's not a combo that you go for so early or a show, because you don't really need to pick them that early, so you're really hiding a lot of things. So either you're trying to mislead Bazaar by thinking like, okay, we pick both supports, now you don't have to ban out supports, or it's kind of like mind games. I mean, picking two of them up right there. So now it's a Brewmaster, so it's still not very certain if it is a core Venge or a support Venge, but Brewmaster pickup definitely uncommon, I would say.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Radiant team ban. Radiant team pick. Seconds remaining.
What Prestige Worldwide has, they don't have the best push.
Mhm.
They don't have anything.
Reserve time. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Sniper.
Dire team pick. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Prepare for battle. Thirty seconds to battle. The battle begins.
Come in handy.
Soldiers dead. Another soul. Don't mind my A gift from the tempest of battle.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
No.
Regeneration. Dazzle.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Dazzle.
Don't go off half-cocked.
Denied. you down to size. Double damage! Under the weather! Have another! I insist!
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
A gift from the goddess.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Axe warms his blade in your guts. How many times are you gonna miss? Shut away!
Now.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Light! A gift from the tempest of battle. A lucky find.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
It is denied.
Radiant structures are fortified.
No more.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
This will come in handy.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
There's never tomorrow.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
gift from the goddess.
Glimpse actually saved the sniper's life. The point. TP away right before the assassinate lands, so that is not going to be a kill, but they
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Go!
Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Selfish.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Smoke for Bazaar. Let's see if they find anyone.
Yeah. You're gonna look for the centaur. Remy. It's gonna be the key target here. There is the Hood of Defiance. Oh, they're gonna stomp onto the X, but X counter blinks and dodges that skill. Reload GG. He's gonna get silenced along with that centaur. And now here comes the Timber Soul. Massive burst. Gonna secure the kill, and Mario unable to save himself. And now poor Sniper alone in his own lonesome. There's a swap there. I don't think it's gonna be any good. Wolf probably gave his own life away there with that kinetic field. That's gonna be a counter wipe there. Tries to go for a kill on that Disruptor. Is not even gonna get a, well, feel-good kill. It's gonna be 14-12. It's 5 heroes down.
The game of wipes, Lysander. The game of wipes. It's been 2 wipes, one of either side.
Yeah. And I think Bazaar gonna capitalize on this heavier because, you know, if you look at that net worth, suddenly top 3, all their guys.
They're farming more efficiently, which is the advantage of Bazaar's draft. They've got heroes that are able to farm the jungles at lightning speed. And for Prestige to catch up, they need to consider time to farm, but I feel like they can't also play too passively. Like, this is where their team is starting to slip off. They don't have a team that is going to be able to race Bazaar in terms of farm. Bazaar is a team that will get their items much quicker, will be able to execute their draft much quicker as well. And I don't think Prestige is going to be in a position where they can always play defensively. Like, they have to be the ones to initiate some of these fights. Like, Remy, he's trying to build up components for an Aghanim Scepter, but by the time that appears, or by the time he might finish it, I think the game would be over. They can't afford to wait.
Yeah, the Aghanim Scepter came up a lot earlier for DJ in the first match that I casted. And Remy isn't actually having the exact same luck. Oh, we lost GG. Ooh, that's a big one.
Definitely
Taken out by
lost.
Nana. Yeah, we lost GG. Pathetic name, as it turns out. Thought you know, Shadowblade was going to get some really sneaky kills, and now with the Silver Edge as well, it's going to be able to take away the Return, take away the Venge Aura, take away the Brewmaster, Drunken Brawler as well. All very good abilities. And without that Brewmaster, this Roshan is probably going to go uncontested as well. We'll see if they want to fight this though. They are porting in. And Brewmaster can go for that Shrine TP. So Roshan is down real low now. If they want to fight it, they have to go now.
It's going to be too late. They're pretty much almost finished with this, and there we go. Aegis taken.
Oh, they stomp up on the Shadow Fiend, but there's no detection. Alright, there's no detection. And this fight is just all over the place. They might get an Ogre as a result. Shadow Fiend's still waiting with that Silver Edge. He's running out of it.
They could just turn around and go on the Panda. His team has bailed him.
Alright. That's betrayal at its finest. But Bazaar, yeah, they're gonna get a very easy one on that, and they actually waste a lot of ultis as well. The Prestige guys, 24 seconds on the Panda death timer, no split.
Radiant's middle
No split, no stampede.
See, carry Venge, never again. Not even once.
What do you mean never again?
Not even once. Oh, they glimpse back to that. This is a big one again. Silver Edge, they strike him down before the stun even ends, and let the bodies hit the floor.
Oh man, high ground defense already. Prestige, they are not ready to defend against Bazaar, but after a series of unfortunate events, they have to figure out a way on how to stall this out for as long as possible, because
Sniper.
for them. But the problem is, right, if they lose Raxes now, firstly, it's 20-minute Raxes. Secondly, you take a look at the draft on Prestige, what hero is going to be able to efficiently keep that mid-creep wave pushed out? They don't have an Axe, they don't have a Shadow Fiend that can race through the creeps. And with the consistent creep push, that's going to really limit their mobility as a team, because someone always has to go back to deal with the creep wave.
Oh, they didn't lose it. Sniper saved the day. And Wolf was doing a little bit of ratting with Domination, Helm of Dominator, and the Vengeance Aura. Just passively giving the aura to the creep wave. Get it to push a little bit. But now finally TPing back, so did as much ratting as he could without showing himself, and now ball's back in Bazaar's court. You know, they showed signs of weakness in the early phase, but now they're back in the driver's seat.
It's just so far, I feel it. Bazaar's decision making has definitely outshone some of Prestige's decisions so far. Like early game Prestige did very well. Their decision making during the laning phase was astounding. They knew what to do. And we lost GG. Definitely lost GG. And we might even bring Remy into this as well. Both Arjun is here with Ben.
There's skills. And they go for the Stampede. It's like, alright, let's turn it. Then they go on to Ben. There's the Wave of Terror. It's be enough damage. Maybe they take out Ben.
Ben's so tanky though.
Yeah, I think they got him. Oh, good stomp there. Stops the chain, but now they're gonna lose their Centaur Dice Grave. No X to dunk them this time, but the bench will fall instead. And the Centaur just fighting with his last breath, and Nana comes in to clean up. And Mario, optimistic TP over there. Gonna get brought down by Nana as well as triple kill, going the way of the Shadow Fiend.
This is going to transition into a top T2 push. This is going to die so quickly. And unfortunately, the response for Prestige, there's no buyback on the Venge. They have one on the Centaur, but he's already used the Stampede. It's down for another 33 seconds, unless they go for our poor sniper here, who literally has no backup unless he runs to the Panda.
And he's right in an Observer Ward as well. He doesn't know that he's being watched.
Yeah, they leave the sniper, but this tower is not long for this world.
Yeah, Shadow Fiend with the Bloodlust, movement speed, attack speed, all lumped into one.
Radiant's top tower
And Nana's just gonna stride on down. He has that Aegis as well, so really not too much worries about security or whatever. Force staff himself down to the lower ground. Easy game for SF so far.
So far, Aegis, Silver Edge, Hurricane Pike as well. He's literally just bought everything that his heart desires, and it's 25 minutes in.
Time for Carry Venture step up. You know, we gotta hit that level 20 for that juicy 65 bonus damage.
Yeah.
So that's where the strat is centered upon.
So what's the plan here now for Prestige? How do they maintain their composure as well as their livelihood in this game? Because it really doesn't look good. Net worth, it's pretty much all Bazaar, especially in the Shadow Fiend's pockets. They're gonna have to unfortunately let the bottom tier 2 go. What's the chances of Prestige's high ground defense going well?
Yeah,
they've got decent stuff, right?
The Aegis is actually going out soon, so I think it's a very possible thing to say that their high ground could hold for another cycle of Aegis, I would say. We'll see how much Bazaar wants to end this game quick.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
He is going towards a Reaver, so Nana is looking to bulk up. Nova, meanwhile, he's got 2,500 gold. Maybe we see an early axe on him, or maybe even a Blink Dagger. A Lethal Lens could work. An extra punish.
The extra range. Could be an interesting choice.
Yeah.
But now it's all Prestige just huddling inside their own base. The only hero that's managed to leave the base is Remy on the Centaur. But even then, he just does not feel safe anywhere near the enemy side of the map. It's either top lane or no lane. He's gonna wait for the bouncy rune as well to grab that. Blink Dagger on the Disruptor.
Yeah.
Like now, X-Nova can act as an initiator for the team if he needs to, but more importantly, it just means he's able to sit further back, and he will guarantee a storm into a kinetic field.
Yeah, Remy, tanky as he may be, gonna have that Aghanim soon, so might see some change in pace, you would say, with that Stampede giving the 70% damage reduction. High ground push is gonna be harder for Bazaar. But they're gonna smoke. They're gonna look to push this, even without Aegis. They want to fight this. Shadowblade on X is very telling that they want to close out this game.
Okay, they're trying to use Nana as bait here. Everyone's smoked around him. They're hoping that Prestige bites, but you can
Oldest
tell.
trick in the book.
You can tell Prestige. They know what's up. They're not going for the bait.
Satanic is on Shadow Fiend as well. He's ready for all you throw at him.
Oh,
But they might just swap him in anyway. Yep, there you go. Swap him in into an instant stomp. Very nicely done. There is the weave on top of them as well. But all silenced up by the static storm. SF dropping low. But hey, stop that Satanic. We're still alive here. Remy, ooh, they take him down. The sniper in the back plinking away. And here comes the strike. We talked about that high ground defense. We spin up the Timbersaw. We take out the axe. There's 2 big cores down. And now Timbersaw is head in the clouds. Gets stomped up. Chain stun all around the world. And he does Fuel Scepter himself up. But he does not have Blink Dagger. So he will not be surviving here. He has a Crimson Guard as well. Same as the axe. Miscommunication? No.
that was a very good counterplay coming out from Prestige, though.
Yeah, but why would they buy 2 Crimson Guards? They don't stack.
Maybe in case one dies before the other one pops.
Okay. Sure.
It could be also team miscommunication. That is the case sometimes. Teams, they're very, very rarely, but it does happen. I've seen teams have 2
Double
mechs.
max.
Yeah.
That's the most common mistake teams make. But make no mistake, that was a big win for Prestige. If you look at that net worth, it just suddenly took a little rise back up into the Radiant side. Still a long way to go for Prestige to actually jump back into this game, but that was certainly helpful.
Absolutely. So Prestige doing a very good job. Gem picked up on the Panda as well, so they do want to guarantee that there are no aggressive wards being thrown out by Bazaar, which is a good plan for Prestige. Vision is key, and not only that, but it's going to be able to sense out this the Shadow Fiend as well. He won't just be able to run away with the Shadow Blade. He will have to possibly either commit a Hurricane Pike to push himself away, or a Satanic. But if neither of those are available, the Shadow Fiend is more likely dead, unless there's not enough backup.
Alright, so humor me for a little bit. But let's just say Bazaar lose this game. What's gonna happen to them? Like mentally.
Mentally?
Yeah. Are they gonna be destroyed? Like we just lost to NA. And or one of the teams that's not even biggest threat.
Well, the thing is, we don't actually know if they are the biggest threat because none of us have stats on these teams. We have no idea what level they play.
Starting to stop again, and they're not the ones with the grave. The SF cannot afford to get burst out again. He gets burst out again. Shadow Fiend, Nana spending some time in the graveyard. There's the disruptor picked off as well. The gem paying off. They have another rock. Do they find it on Afu? They spin up the Timbersaw. They buy some time. They taunt up the Centaur, but that's not the play you want. They dunk the Centaur. Though. Ooh, the X with the double dunks. I was kidding. They got him. And Arjit now going after the key target, the sniper, the annoying little bugger, just plinking away at his whole team. But can they do the damage though? Sniper just trying to run away. The poor little guy is like, please stay away from me. Dodges the chakram. He stays alive. Oh, the chain. And no. Oh, Hurricane Pike jukes himself, but the Eel Scepter might just get him. Yep, there you go. They got him. So they did get the X though. And the Vengeful Spirit is starting to get real painful here. Oh, it's a 2 versus 1 now. Afu looking for that Vengeful Spirit. Arjit, both R's going in. There's a swap, there's a stun, and it's not enough. The gem drops, and that's a triple kill for the Timbersaw. Again, Timbersaw proving to be the bane here of Prestige worldwide.
So, Prestige, they did take down Nana, but Bazaar showed that they don't actually need Nana to do all of the work. The rest of the team managed to do it, especially with Afu, as well as Arjit working together to chase down the stragglers and making it a pretty much 5-man wipe on the side of Prestige. I think Prestige, they might have to reevaluate how they play this, because even though you take down the powerhouse of the team, you need to consider there are other heroes in this game. There's not just a Shadow Fiend.
Well, they need to get more damage on their sniper. He's going for the MKB now, which is excellent because there's Solar Crest on the Ogre. It can be annoying if he puts it on Timbersaw, making it very hard to burst down. Like I said, Timbersaw just melts away their 2 frontline tanks, so makes it hard for Sniper to get that buffer that he needs.
He needs a lot of buffer, I noticed. There's just way too much chase on the side of Bazaar, and I think we also forget to mention that even though there's all these defensive spells on the side of Prestige, they can't spend all of their time babysitting a sniper. They've got to accomplish something as well during these team fights. Not only do they have to kill heroes, but they need to make sure that it's enough to either send Bazaar back or to at least ensure that an objective is being taken, something such as Roche, or pushing the lanes, or taking a tower down, because you can tell Bazaar has control of the game just because of the creep equilibrium. It's mostly on the side of Prestige. It's mostly on Prestige's side of the map, and when the creeps are mostly on your side of the map, you know you firstly don't have map control. Secondly, you're too afraid to clear out the creep waves because it could be a gank coming out of nowhere.
Well, I'm sure the Dazzle is pretty frustrated with the Graves constantly getting countered by X.
It's sort of what happens when you pick Dazzle and there's an axe on the field.
Yeah, not banning Dazzle. Not banning Axe when you pick Dazzle. That seemed like a slight mistake. But the MKB, halfway done there by MJW.
Poor Prestige, stuck in their base again. They also lost the gem, by the way, in that last team fight.
They played hot potato with it.
Who's holding the gem? It's okay. It's Afu holding the gem.
Oh, they're going in. Oh, miscommunication here. Nana gonna be able to juke out their Centaur stomp because of that swap as well. So they swapped and then went for the stomp there. So that cost the Centaur's life. And that is going to be resulting in another kill here, probably on the sniper if they're not careful. The glimpse goes back, Vengeful Spirit. Miscommunication is just too much. Oh, they spin up the Shadow Fiend. Okay. Isn't some time to respond. Wolf is just gonna have to stun up the axe here, but not gonna be able to do much as the Thunderstrike comes in, kills him off, and he's forced to buy back into the game. The sniper is down as well. Meanwhile, Afu, does he get out of there in time? Yes, he does. He falls away. Yeah, that's the call. It's gonna be counter-blinked away. Swap's ready in 3 seconds. Be wailing away at this mid-level tower.
I feel like Bazaar can just go for a push now, because there's no Primal Split coming up on the Panda. There's no Stampede. There's Stampede in 7 seconds here for the Centaur. It could be a little bit scary here, but they do want to commit. They have reached critical mass. There is a BKB on the Shadow Fiend now. This is a 10-second BKB charge, which is the most lethal for Nana. If he pops his BKB and he goes high ground, there's literally nothing that Prestige is going to be able to do about it.
There's nothing much you can do about this Dimmersaw as well.
They just don't have any more damage. There's no bite to their lineup anymore. The damage has just fallen off. Even though they're trying to build the Sniper and the Ventral Spirit, it's just... There's nothing there to insta-gib anymore. And I feel like it's just a lineup limitation. They have a defensive support. Dazzle is not a hero that does damage. They have a Brewmaster that's filling their position forward. The only thing he's providing is the mischance, the slow, and the primal split. So it just feels like Prestige, their lineup is just possibly fallen way too far down the ladder.
It's I could say it's a little bit too early to say, because like I said, the high ground defense is always going to be scary when you face up against a sniper. But now with this Roshan, I'm not sure they'll make the same mistake. But oh, they're going in for Remy. Jumping in a little bit early. Here comes the Static Storm. I think the Centaur is going to die as a result. Yep, it's going to get dunked. The Grave's doing absolutely nothing. Going in for the Shadow Fiend though, there's going to be a sniper flanking away at him, but the sniper is low, like really low, and a dunk comes out from the axe, and that's 4 heroes down. They call GG right away. They know that was the last fight. Just didn't cut it. Bazaar is just too far ahead.
I want to say Prestige, they did give Bazaar a bit of run for their money. They did reasonably well, but it literally just spiraled out of control after those 2 major team wipes.
Yeah, Bazaar were the superior team for sure. I mean, even